Mm. What's going on, everybody? Today we're here with another podcast, episode 3 of AthletCast. And today we're going to go ahead and dive in because I'm a little bit late. Let's get into this American Refresh Conference news and results and this week's schedule of games. So, first we're going to start out with Cole versus Luther, and Cole picking up the dub versus Luther with a 63-0 blowout win. And we also have Wartburg versus Central. Wartburg picking up the close dub 10-6 against Central. And then we have Buena Vista versus Loris. We have 2017 victory by Buena Vista. And then, of course, we have our Simpson Storms versus Dubuque. And Dubuque takes the dub 28-14. Um, it's a big loss, first conference game. But we're gonna bounce back better than ever, like we always do, because we're resilient like that. So this week's schedules for Saturday games, we have Anderson versus Luther, and we have Cole versus Dubuque, Central versus Buena Vista, Nebraska Western versus Wartburg, and of course we have our Simpson Storm taking on Loras, which is a home game in Buxton. It's gonna be lit. Just come out, have fun with us as we take on Loras and hopefully put BTA. Okay, now we're gonna get into some of this ranking. We have Cole ranking number 1, Wartburg ranking number 2, Buena Vista ranking number 3, Dubuque ranking number 4, Central ranking number 5, number 6, Nebraska Westland. We have number 7, our Simpson Storms, which is going to get better because we're trying to reach that number 1 spot at the end of the year. Then we have Luther, and then, of course, last but not least, Loras. So let's get to some of these congratulations, man. Defensive Player of the Week, congratulations to fellow linebacker, my boy CJ Handgardner on that Defensive Player of the Week. And then, of course, we have Offensive Player of the Week, which is my boy DeMarco Young. The Special Teams of the Week, Player of the Week. Uh, I'm not going to call him by his real name, but we're going to call him by his nickname, Mr. K1, baby. And then we have Menace of the Week. Menace of the Week. Again, I'm not going to call these two by their real name, but I might call the last one by his real name because some people don't know him as that. We have Mr. K1 and Mr. Eldred, a.k.a. E, as Menace of the Week, and I love it because they're showed out. They came showed out at that DB position. And then we got the Scout Team of the Week, and of course, at Defensive Scout Team of the Week, we have my boy Robin Cook. That Offensive Scout Team, we have 2 people to honor for that, Nolan Mont and Jacob Ewell. And then Special Teams Scout of the Week, we have Ezekiel Panada and Jaden Moore. And then, of course, Spirit of the Week goes to that man himself, Marcus Kozark, which I'm very proud of that, man. Very proud. And then, of course, we got to congratulate the DBs, the secondary, on getting a Trace interception, 3 interceptions in one game, no fly zone. Congratulations to them boys. Keep locking things up out there, boys. Uh, my guest supposed to be arriving soon, but while we're waiting on him, we're gonna get into some of this college football top 25 results here. First, we have Ohio State. Ohio State beating Marshall 49-14. Then we have Clemson beating North Carolina State 59-35. That's a close game. That's a very close game. To say that Clemson is ranked right now in North Carolina State. Then we have Michigan versus USC. I was hoping that USC could have pulled that out, but obviously they didn't. But Michigan takes the dub 26-24. And then of course we have Penn State versus Kansas State. Who else saw that coming? A blowout win for Penn State, 56-0. Put that goose egg on them boys, Kent State. And then we have Louisville versus Georgia Tech. Louisville picking up the dub against Georgia Tech, 31-19. And then we have Notre Dame and Miami, Ohio. Notre Dame picking up the dub, 28-3. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, I guess. I feel like Notre Dame probably could have kept them to a goose egg if they didn't kick that field goal. Then we have LSU versus UCLA. LSU, I think LSU finally getting back on track. LSU picks up the dub against UCLA with a 34-17 dub. I love it. LSU getting back on track. Chip Kelly after that little interview, I guess hey, them boys probably been putting in that work at LSU now. And then we have Utah versus Oklahoma State. Who would have knew Utah would have beat Oklahoma State 22 to is that the 19 I have in my notes. 22-19. Big pickup by Utah, by the way. And then we have Missouri versus Vanderbilt. Missouri picking up a close dub against Vanderbilt, a 30-27 victory by them boys. And then moving on to the Miami Hurricanes in South Florida. I know that's a rival. That's a rival. And Florida. But of course the Miami Hurricanes pick up a dub against South Florida, 50-15. Then next up we have Texas A&M and Bowling Green. Texas A&M picking up the dub, barely beating Bowling Green 26-20. Which I don't think that game should have been close, but hey, who knows? I didn't watch the game. Texas A&M probably had a lot of mistakes that Bowling Green capitalized on. Who knows? But I don't. So let's move on to the next game, which is Tennessee versus Oklahoma, as Tennessee picks up the dub against Oklahoma in this thing. And I mean, it could have went both ways because both of those teams are powerhouses, but it makes more sense that Tennessee came out more on top of that. Sorry if you're an Oklahoma fan. Then we have, of course, them boys in blue, Ole Miss versus Georgia Southern. I mean, 52. They picked up the dub 52-13. My question is, where's the comp, Ole Miss? I mean, bro, play some SEC teams, bro, please, or AC. Please just play somebody that's a powerhouse. I'm tired of y'all bullying on these little schools. Even though y'all are my favorite college, but like, come on now, like put some get some comp on the schedule next year or something, cause this ain't gonna do it. And then we have Texas versus Louisiana Monroe. Who did see this coming? Texas pick up a blowout win, 51-3 against Louisiana Monroe. And then we have Boise State picking up a blowout win against Portland State, which I've never heard of in my life. Portland State. They pick up the dub 56-14. And then BYU handling business against Kansas State 38-9. It's a crazy world we live in. Well, it's really not. But I heard BYU got some stuff this year, bro. Like BYU, heard they going off this year. I don't care what nobody says. Okay, let's get into some of these predictions. I don't know where my buddy at, but you need to come on with it. Where you at? Me text him right quick. Where you at? Probably gotta go get him because he probably don't know where he's at. You think I'm in this room, bro? What? Hold on, I'm gonna have to go get him. I'll be right back. Boom. All right, and we back. And who are we here with today?
Aidan Wyckoff.
Yes, sir, Mr. CTE himself. So, let's get into some of these questions. We're gonna come back to them. Matter of fact, let me finish my college prediction right quick, bro. You can join in if you want to. So, first game up, we have first off, we have Virginia Tech versus the Miami Hurricanes. Automatically got Miami on that.
Yeah.
Then we have Kentucky versus Ole Miss. I don't feel like my boys gonna lose a game, so I'm gonna pick Ole Miss on that. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Then we have Minnesota versus Michigan. I don't know. I'm gonna take Michigan on that one. I don't know. I don't know what Minnesota got for real. So I'm gonna just keep it at Michigan. Then we got OSU versus Kansas State. I feel like OSU gonna take that dub, but I don't know. Kansas State done lost 2 weeks in a row, so I don't know. Then we have BYU versus Baylor. I'm taking BYU. I don't care. Louisville versus Notre Dame. I'm taking Notre Dame on that one, of course. Then we have Arkansas versus Texas A&M. It's kind of a tricky one right there because I really don't know. I'm gonna take Texas A&M. Texas A&M on that one.
A&M's having a decent start, so
Mm, yeah, I guess. Then we have Oklahoma versus Auburn. I'm taking Oklahoma on that one. Wisconsin versus USC. Once again, I'm taking USC. I have faith in USC for some reason. We have Mississippi State versus Texas. I'm taking Texas. I'm taking Texas all day on that one.
mm-hmm.
Stanford versus Clemson. I'm taking Clemson on that one. Ohio State versus Michigan State. I'm taking Ohio State. Iowa State versus Houston. I'm taking Iowa State. Georgia versus Alabama. I want to watch that game. I'm going to watch that game. But I'm gonna choose Georgia though.
Georgia.
I'm gonna choose
Yep.
Georgia. Then we got Illinois versus Penn State. Choosing Penn State. South Alabama versus LSU. I don't know. LSU been winning, but I'm gonna just choose LSU. I don't know. South Alabama. I don't know what they got. Washington State versus Boise State. Boise State been killing it, so I'm gonna choose Boise. Arizona versus Utah. I'm gonna choose Arizona, and then Oregon versus UCLA. I'm gonna choose Oregon. All right, so we're gonna get to the ranking after I get done. So tell these folks where are you from, Aidan?
I'm from Carlisle, Iowa. That's not too far from Simpson College itself. Um, I grew up in Carlisle and just came to Simpson because it was nice and close, and thought that it was a nice program.
Okay, so talk me through your process on how did you get your offer from Simpson?
Um, so Coach Hoskins actually came and talked to a couple of guys from my school. Um, and he just started talking about football, and I really liked the way that he was really excited when he was talking to us. And I think that was something that I didn't see a lot from other coaches. Because like from other coaches, it was just kind of they were just kind of trying to give you this, like trying to sell you a drink. Like like they were just trying to get you to come. But Coach Hoskins seemed really, really excited about what he was building, and that was something that kind of got to me, and that's a big reason why I chose Simpson.
Okay. Well, you really answered two questions in one. But what motivates you to keep going? What motivates you to keep waking up for you do six a.m. workouts or 6 a.m.
Yep.
What motivates you to keep doing that, bro?
Uh, I'm gonna have to say my family, because through everything, that's what's been the biggest driving factor in my life. Like my family's always been there, and they've always been the most supportive people that I could even ask for. So
Okay.
my family.
I got the right mic on. Yes, I think I do. Okay. What do you intend to accomplish for your 4 years? Are you planning on like staying your whole 4 years here?
Yeah, I plan on being here all 4 years.
Okay, so what do you intend to accomplish on or off the field as a Storm?
A conference championship would be phenomenal.
Of course.
That would be amazing. Off the field, I want to be a great student. I mean, having finishing school with like a 3.5 GPA would be pretty pretty awesome. So, I think that's a big goal, and I think if I just stick to my craft and stick to what I want to do, I can accomplish both of those goals.
Okay, okay. What do you think on as a player that you can improve on as a player?
Pad level.
Pad level,
Yeah,
pad
I
level.
mean,
I guess
just
that's
staying low
everybody shit.
as a defensive lineman is the biggest thing. And sometimes when you get tired in a game, your pads get higher and higher, but you just gotta keep that locked in your head to stay low. So that's a big one.
What do you enjoy most about Storm football?
The culture. The culture this year has been something very, very different from what I heard it has been in the last, and it's been a lot of fun.
The culture,
The culture. What would you say?
the culture, bro.
What would you say?
I don't know. Probably the teammates, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's the culture.
yeah,
That's like
hey,
that's what I mean by that. Like the team, the people, the guys I'm with, the coaches, all of it.
okay, okay. What do you think on as a team can we improve on to reach our goals of winning a conference championship?
I think that coaches believe we can win well. Like
Mhm,
they know we can win games.
mhm.
I think that more the players need to get into that mindset of knowing that we can win games and actually because I feel like a lot of what's happened these past couple of weeks is we get out there and we underperform because we like underestimate ourselves. So I think if our team as a whole would just go out there and do what we always do in practice and do what we have shown we can do, we can really escalate.
Facts, facts. Okay, so main question here: what have been your biggest challenges you faced to get where you are now?
Ooh, man, my biggest challenges. I don't even know. I mean, I kind of struggled in school a little bit in high school. Um, like I wasn't really gonna fail because it's pretty hard to fail in high school. But I wasn't the best student, and I like to slack off on my grades a lot. So that almost costed me part of my senior year season. So I had to really work my ass off to fix that and get that fixed. Um, but other than that, I my senior year was it was pretty good. I mean, I can't really think of anything that has really been a
Mm,
real struggle. So I'm very blessed in that aspect.
okay, so this is similar to the other question. What do you enjoy like about just Simpson as a whole?
Um, what do I enjoy about Simpsons? The people. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be a pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, the people I've been around have been pretty cool. I guess that's mostly football guys because that's who I like to spend my time with. But um, yeah, just the people and the professors have also been very good. I like my criminal justice professor is awesome. He's a
Once
dog.
again, another. I don't know. So, what do you plan on majoring in?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice.
Yep.
Have us a lawyer, Mr. CTE, trying to be a lawyer.
No, not a lawyer.
So what you trying to be like? What you gonna do with that?
I think being on the SWAT team would be pretty awesome.
Of course, of course, of course. I should have known. Should have known you would say a SWAT team,
I
man.
just figured I'd come get a degree before that.
I can see you on the SWAT team for sure though. I see you there. Bro. Dang yeah, I kind of ran late, bro. I'm supposed to started this at 11, bro.
Oh,
I just slept late, man. And yeah, I don't got no more questions. Hold on. Gotta do my research. Well, so I could have swore I wrote NFL team down. No, I ain't tripping. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm finna do something strategic right now. Interview questions.
you looking up?
Yes, I'm looking up questions, bro. Because man, I thought, cause I literally just ran through everything. Like I didn't even. Like, bro, like my predictions and all that, bro. I just ran through it because I was late, and like I don't have the studio until like 12. So,
Hmm.
mm, 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 mm. Well, I do got one question that just popped in my mind. What is the difference? Like, do you think the transition from high school and college is hard? Was it hard for you, or
Yeah, I think it. I think it's a little difficult. I mean, personally, the first 5 days here, I didn't really know if I could do it just because I wasn't used to being away from home and away from family. And I'm only 15 minutes away from home. So I couldn't imagine how someone like you would feel where they're hours away. I mean, it's basically a whole day's car ride to your house. So like, I couldn't even, I don't know. It was a lot to get used to. That being said, I did get used to it pretty quick and I'm really enjoying it now. So, yeah, I think that's about it.
okay? Jump back a little bit. So, what made you like? When did you start playing football? And what made you start playing football?
I started playing football in, gosh, I want to say like kindergarten, first grade, just like a little flag football.
Yeah.
And obviously, nobody knows really what football is when they're playing it in kindergarten. So, I mean, yeah, it was fun, but like, I started playing tackle football in third grade.
Okay.
And when I started that, I was like, whoa, I really like to hit people.
Started Mr. CT.
Yeah. So, they took away, it was full tackle in third grade. And then they took away full tackle for my school until sixth grade. So your fourth grade and fifth grade year, you had to play modified flag football. So that's like you're in full gear, shoulder pads, helmet, and pants, but there's
Right.
you still got flag belts, so you can still pull flags. I just would tackle people, and then when they were on the ground, pull their flag though, because I wasn't ready to give up tackling.
Tackling people is crazy in flag football. So, like, how would you mainly like? Do you think you've changed since you've been in college, or have you like stayed the same person as you've been in high school?
I think I'm pretty much the same person. I mean, I'm taking my academics a lot more seriously than I did then, but other than that, I think I'm pretty much the same person.
Pretty much the same person.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said culture about the football team. Like, what culture are you talking about?
I'm talking about like the way that the coaches and the athletes all are like connected and like the way that we could we could call up any one of our guys and talk to them right now if they
Okay.
weren't in class, obviously. But like they would do that. They would be there, and that's a huge part of being a good team is having people that care about each other just as much as they care about the game of football is huge. I feel like
Facts.
so.
Okay, so if y'all don't know, this guy is pretty jacked. So, how did you get there? Like, how did you get the physique that you got now, bro?
Um, I started lifting in sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Like, wasn't serious lifting in sixth grade, but like I would. I guess I started working out before that though, because my dad used to challenge me to do 150 push-ups and sit-ups every single day. So I used to do that. And then I would start like lifting weights in sixth grade, just like small stuff. And then school lifting, like our high school football coach was also the high school strength trainer, but the middle school football program had a strength program, and we would lift with him 3 day, twice a week, and that's just like football lifting, like squats, but bench press, all that stuff. Um, and I kept doing the high school lifting when we got into high school, obviously, and that was usually 3 times a week. But I would also, the gym was kind of like like that's where I wanted to go when I wanted to just relax, or not relax, but when I wanted to get away, I would go to the gym. So I would often go at like 10 o'clock at night, just when no one's there, and just lift weights. So I started going. I was going to the gym probably, including the school lifting, 7 times a week, just like twice some days, and then I'd take 2 rest days and two or one, depending on if I got bored enough or not to go to the gym. Um, but yeah, I was just lifting a lot and trying different things, really like learning how to lift correctly, and just really started to enjoy it.
Did you ever do powerlifting?
No, I never did powerlifting. I always kind of thought of the idea of doing it because like I was lifting heavy weight when I was lifting, but no, I never really got into the powerlifting.
Okay, another question. What do you think is the most difficult part about being a student athlete?
Balancing time, really, I feel like, because
Yes.
like your your sport really does take up a lot of what time you have, and then you have to you have to put the student part first. So you got to get all your assignments done extra early. You got to do what you got to do in the classroom, and then you still want to have time to like have that college fun, go out with your friends and go hang out with people. So yeah,
Hmm.
just balancing time is probably one of the biggest challenges, but you can do it. So
Okay. Okay. One thing you would change about being a student athlete right now?
wish we had a little bit better food here.
Better food.
I wish we had a little bit better food here.
I agree with that. I agree with
And
that. But that's
just
something I would not change. It probably mostly will be like we have at least like one class a day.
oh, only one class a
One
day.
class a day, bro.
Yeah, that would be awesome too. But
Even though I got like
I
one,
don't mind sitting in class.
I do, bro. Especially when they're just sitting there talking about nothing. Okay, what have you learned so far as being a student athlete? Like, what's one thing you've learned?
One thing I've learned. I mean, you're not in high school anymore. It's a different level of competition and a different level of intensity.
Facts. So, have you always like wanted to go to college and play football? Or, like, is it just something that
I didn't I didn't know if I wanted to go to college because I really just did not like school. So, and I still am not a huge fan of school. But when I started having coaches talk to me about coming and playing football at school, it really opened my eyes and being like, wow, like, because I have an older cousin who went and played college football, and I always really looked up to him when I was a kid. So I guess that was part of it. Um, but I probably would not have came to college if it wasn't for me being an athlete here. So
Facts. Did you do that survey they gave
yeah,
us?
I did the survey.
Bro, when they asked me like would I still attend Simpson College if I didn't play sports, I was like,
Yeah,
I just chose one, bro.
yeah, I was like, absolutely not.
Um, okay, what is one of your proudest moments that you've had while playing football or anything in life?
Proudest moments. Um, that's a tough one. I don't know. My sister getting married was a pretty big moment for me. I was very
Okay.
proud then. And her graduating college. She graduated with a 4.0, so she just absolutely killed school, and yeah, I was super super proud of her.
Okay, so who's the most influential person in your life and how did they impact? And how did they, what big of an impact and how did they impact your life?
I
Yo,
want to say my mom, honestly, because my mom, I love my dad too, but my mom has always been like pushing me, pushing me, pushing me, and so is my father. I should just say my parents in general, because they were both very, very good about pushing me and like knowing I could do better than what I was. So if it wasn't for them, I probably would have just been a jerk off in school. Like I would have just messed around the whole time. I wouldn't have accomplished what I did, and I wouldn't be as good of an athlete as I am if it wasn't for them.
okay, okay. So this probably be the last question, but how do you want, how and what do you want to be remembered for here at Simpson College when you graduate, or even past when you graduate?
Um, how do I want to be remembered? I want people to say I hit hard.
That's why.
That's what I would love.
That's
I would
why.
love for people to be like, "Oh, that dude hit hard."
That's,
So
if y'all don't know, it's Mr. CT. He gives out CT. Just ask one of my
stop
linebackers.
saying that.
Just ask one of my linebackers, and ask me, bro, because he low key gave me a concussion, but nobody knows that. Okay, what's one talent that nobody knows about you?
One talent that nobody knows.
Yes,
I don't know if I really have one.
bro, stop lying.
I mean, I used to do the Magic Mike dance,
The what?
the like little like grind thing at like I did that for coronation in high school. But
My boy trying to be my boy trying to be like dude off the longest yard, trying to pop lock.
oh Lord,
but
no, not the dudes off long.
but no, I'm talking about theater, bro. I was thinking you was gonna say theater.
Oh yeah, I did do
Yeah,
theater.
yeah.
Yeah. Um yeah, that's fun. People know that though, so that's like
Like, do people here know that?
some people, but
Some
yeah,
people, yeah.
not a ton. No.
So, would you ever like do a like one here?
A musical?
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
100%. They're so much fun, man.
Why you didn't? Why you didn't go to the audition? They like had one for like
I just football season.
Yeah, you're right.
Focusing on
You're
football.
right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Not gonna waste my time with that right now. Once
Okay.
football season's over, maybe. But
Okay. Where do you see yourself after you graduate from here?
um, hopefully on a SWAT team or doing some sort of law enforcement in general. I would love to have a nice get out of here, go through the academy, do what I need to do, and have a nice steady job.
So would you like be on the SWAT team like in Iowa, or is there
No.
a specific place that you want to go?
If I was gonna do SWAT, I'd want to go to somewhere a little bit more busy than Iowa. Like it's not often you see SWAT raids in Iowa, so I really wouldn't be doing much here.
I have the best state for you.
What's that?
Either Atlanta,
I was thinking maybe Atlanta or Vegas.
yeah, Vegas, or probably New York
Yeah, New York would be kind of crazy too.
or Cali.
California, yeah. Los Angeles. All those places, yeah. But probably not in Iowa. No.
Well, it's a lot of polices around Iowa though. I can
Yeah, but
I can say that it's a lot of polices around here.
there's a few, yeah. But they don't.
Oh, they do something. They will pull you
Oh
over.
no, yeah, they do.
They will pull
They
you
do
over.
a lot. Yeah, no, I'm not saying. I would never say that they don't, but it's just not super busy work like it would be if I was like in Los Angeles or Las Vegas.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make this the last question. But what's something you would tell like the next class that comes in after us? What advice or what would you tell them like if they come here?
Right. Um just tackle schooling early. Don't fall behind
Yeah,
because I feel like if you fall behind, you're pretty screwed. So just
that's one advice I would give somebody. Go to class.
yeah, go to
Go
class.
to class, bro.
If you go to class, you will pass.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
It's really, I mean,
I don't know.
mostly you can pass if you go to class.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
I can't just say you go to class and you're gonna automatically pass, but
I mean, you're still gonna have to work your ass off. But
you're still gonna have to do hella work, bro.
yeah,
So
going to class is the biggest part, though.
yeah, going to class.
That way you can actually get your assignments.
That's what really I like about Simpson though, like academic coaches. Like
Yeah,
I like that
huge,
because like
absolutely huge. And the study tables
yeah,
are huge.
even though I don't do nothing in study tables, but like
But
because
if you had something, to
if
do,
I had something to do, it would be very helpful. Like Simpson has a lot of resources when it comes to academics for athletes.
yes,
I don't know if
I
I
got
would.
that trio program too.
Yeah, trio. I should have signed up for that. Not even gonna lie.
I should have too.
But just having an academic coach is just good because like you need somebody to stay on you about your academic side of things and not just the sports side of things. Because I promise you, if I did not have an academic coach, I would not care to go to class.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's speaking for most of us. But
A lot of us, bro. A lot of us, because I promise you. Then they pulling grades next week. And then I haven't like we got midterms. Like it don't even feel like we've been in school that long to like have midterms already.
yeah, no, it doesn't. But
Like how many classes do you take? Like I know criminal justice.
I have 5 on my schedule
5?
right now. Yeah, I got 3 on.
Okay, we just gonna knock foundations out. Just
Yeah,
don't include
not
foundations.
including foundations. I got 4.
Okay.
I got 4.
And all of them are like dealing with law or something.
No, actually, criminal justice and social justice are the only 2 that deal with law.
So like what's like the other 2?
Intro to American health systems and I only have 3 other classes actually. Now that I think about it, yeah, I don't even have a 4th.
He counted that. He counted
Yeah, I
one
was
class
thinking.
out because he doesn't do nothing in that class, I guess. So, like, do you see yourself as a potential leader or being on the leadership council? Probably like next 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
see.
could see that. I mean, I I'm hoping that everyone could see themselves up there because everyone can be a leader. I mean,
Not everybody, because everybody leads different.
that's
Like,
true. Everyone does lead different, but if they want it bad enough and they
I
want
mean,
the team to do well, everybody can be a
in
leader.
my opinion, you really don't have to be on the leadership council
Yeah, you don't even have to be
to be a leader,
right.
but like it's an add on.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like I see some downsides to being on leadership council though, but because it's like when you at leadership council, you like held to like a higher standard than everybody. So like if like say you on leadership council and you're a junior, and then that next freshman class comes in and like they see something that you were doing wrong, they're like, I want to do what he do, like, and then they get caught and they're gonna be like, and they like, I saw him do it. Why can't I do it?
Right.
And I'm like, it's like downsides of that, bro. That's why I don't want to be on leadership council. But then again, I would like to because like I know, like especially if they're out of state, like me, like from far away, not just like the next state over,
No, right. Like you're
like I know I can probably help them with like homesickness and all that stuff.
absolutely.
But well, that's all the questions I have for you today, my boy.
All right, man.
Appreciate you for coming in. Shall
Thanks
I
for
go
inviting
first?
me.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Next, try to put Tony on here, bro.
Oh Lord. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Then Joey. Joey texted me the other night. He was like, "Can I get on the podcast?" I was like, "Sure." I don't care.
Why not?
I mean, that's what it's for.
Right? To
Is
have people on
is
there.
like I don't want to just do like football, but I want to like do all types of sports. But like me as a person, I don't know everybody from like I don't know people like that from other sports to just like ask them to come in
Right.
because I know some people is not comfortable with. Well, they don't even have to be on camera; they can just sit over there
Yeah.
and just talk through the mic. But I don't know a lot of people that plays other sports that are like actually willing to come in. And then it's also dealing with their schedules too. Like a lot of people don't have just one class on Tuesday like I do.
Right.
So it's kind of hard. But I appreciate you though, man. You can leave if you want to. I'm just gonna go through this and that's it.
All right, no problem, man. I got a class at 12, so or not 12, but
I was finna say it's 12:05, boy. What you
one.
doing?
So,
Of
all
course.
right, brother. I'll see you later.
All right, my boy.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. You be easy, my boy.
Sir.
All right. Appreciate my boy Aidan Wagoff coming through on the pod. So let's get into these rankings for the last thing of the day before I end this because I'm a lot over my time right now. For real. So rank number one, we have them boys, the Texas Longhorns, number two, which I think is gonna change this week, by the way. Because I feel like if Georgia beat Bama, if Georgia beat Bama or Bama beat Georgia, I feel like they're gonna come for that number one spot automatically. So then number two we have Georgia. Number three we have Ohio State. Number four we have Bama. Number five we have Tennessee. Number six we have Ole Miss. I feel like even though Ole Miss is my team, I feel like being my team, like I don't care. They should be ranked lower automatically because they haven't played nobody. They haven't like played real comp. Like play Bama, play Georgia, play Texas, play Tennessee, play Miami, play Oregon. Like play somebody that's ranked, bro. So y'all can actually say that y'all actually so that y'all can say that y'all actually that deal, y'all actually that team. But moving on, we have number 7, the Miami Hurricanes. They have number 8, the Oregon Ducks, of course. Number 9, Penn State. Number 10, Utah. I didn't even know Utah was ranked, but I can see them being ranked because they did beat Oklahoma, which was I think Utah was ranked before that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but they're ranked number 10 this week. Let's see what that continues for them this week. I mean next week. Then we have number 11, Missouri, Michigan at 12, USC at 13, LSU at 14. We have Louisville at 15. We have Notre Dame at 16. Clemson at 17. Iowa State at 18. I know it's a lot of people here at Simpson that's happy that's Iowa State fans because they're ranked. I've never seen Iowa State ranked before. Like I don't know what they have in the past, but they're ranked now, and I guess that's all that matters. And then we have Illinois ranked number 19. We got Oklahoma State at 20. We have Oklahoma at 21. BYU at 22. And I don't know how Kansas State still ranked, but they're 23. Texas A&M that 24th spot, and last but not least, Boise State, which I believe Boise State should move up in the rankings. That Boise State has been dominating so much, but at the same time, I don't think they've played nobody for real. So I can see why they're still ranked 25. But I feel like they should like at least bring them up. At least like I feel like they should like switch Kansas State with Boise State. Not even gonna lie, but we'll see if they can pick up the dub this week. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do, and hopefully they'll get that bump up in the rankings. But without further ado, that's it for AthletCast today. I was a little running late, but we still on the grind. We still doing this. So I'll see y'all next time on episode 4 of AthletCast, and we're gonna try to get another guest in. My predictions is gonna be my roommate, Mr. Tonio Towston. Hopefully he could come in, talk with us. He's basically just like me. He's an out of state boy. You feel me? From Louisiana. So we both southern, so it's gonna be hard to I'm telling you now, when you get on here, it's gonna be hard to like understand his accent. So just be ready for that. So that's it for AthleteCast. I'll catch y'all next time on the pod. We out.